Good morning from Round Knob Canyon, everybody. I just wanted to come to you just a few minutes this morning just to show you where I am on my book and to kind of tell you what I've got planned for the next 2 pages. I'm going to do just a kind of a little mock layout for you this morning. I don't know that that's what I'll end up with. It probably won't be, but it'll be close. And so it'll kind of give you an idea of how I kind of juggle things around to see how I want a page to end up. Several people have posted to me, and a couple have even messaged me to tell me that they think they're on the wrong page because my videos are a page ahead. I'm trying to stay a page ahead so you can kind of be thinking ahead of what you want to do next. I do that all the time. I'll look on through the book and see those empty pages and just give my mind a chance to kind of get a glimpse of them and start dreaming about what I want to do to them when I get to them. And I'm always thinking ahead. Even though I may change my mind a dozen or 1,000 times before I get to it, I'm always thinking ahead of what I want to do to the next page or the next 2 or 3 pages or the back page. I often like to put a pocket on the back of my book and fill the pocket with maybe a grandma hanky if it's a grandma book, or just lots of quotes and things. Just there's so many things you can do. So don't worry, wherever you are, that's fine. If you're still on the cover, that's fine. You're working at your own pace. These videos will be here to come back to anytime you need to. So let me show you what I have already so far. This is my cover. This is not done yet. As I've said in every video, let me see if I can get a little closer up. I'll just pick it up. No, then I'll get it out of frame, won't I? But this is my cover. And I will do some things to it. I do want some bark probably on the front, or stick some more Spanish moss. But things like that that are going to really stick out or layer it more, I like to leave to the very last so the book is easy to work with when I do open it up to different pages and lay it down. There's more that will be done to these 2 pages. And I don't even know what yet. I kind of want some acorns in here, maybe another leaf or 2, maybe some more sticks. This is a very grungy nature book. This is the Nature Elf, the Abbey Press. It's early. I haven't had enough coffee yet. It's the Abbey Press Elf Help, and he's kind of an elfy, nature elfy. And he just goes around doing good and relaxing and savoring moments. And it's just a kind of it's a whole series. There's just tons of them, and I have a lot of them, and they're not even in print anymore, but I still find them in junk stores before the pandemic when I could go junking. And I bought some different places. I bought tons when they were selling them, and I gave tons and tons and tons and tons away. It's just a really neat little book. So that's what my theme is, the Abbey Press Help Elf, Nature Elf. And so the book is going to be really, really woodsy, really, really grungy. And so this is where we are on those 2 pages. And then I went to these 2 pages. There's still things that are going to be done on these 2 pages. It's going to be raised things, so that's why I've left it like it is. Okay, now we're going to go to this page. This is where we are today. And I'm going to try to be kind of quick here because I have tons to do. I'm trying to finish those 2 little starter books. They're almost done, but I didn't even work over the weekend. We just kind of sat and relaxed and watched TV and talked, and that's what he wanted to do, and that's what we did. And that's what I say so many times. Don't ever let your crafting overpower your home life or your family life, that's up to you. I won't do that. So that's what he wanted to do this weekend, and we had some bad weather predictions. They didn't turn out to be as bad as we thought they were going to be, but he just wanted to kind of hunker in, which we do most of the time during COVID now, and just kind of relax together and watch TV and gab and read, and that's what we did. I did do some lap things to get some embellishments and things ready for some things that I've got coming up after these 2 starter books. So I did do some work like that, but I didn't do any work on this. So let's just start laying it out. So this is the 2 pages we've got, and this is the back of the book. So I have to put pocket in here because I have to have a pocket in every book. I like to have 2 pockets, but I didn't leave room for a pocket, another pocket this time. So let's see, what would I do? So I know I need a pocket, and I know I want it right there, and I know I want it to hang over. So I cut that little piece of fabric to lay it out just to see if I wanted to use that. So that's going to make a pocket right there. And then underneath the pocket, I always like to have something up here, whether it's a, let me start closing a little closer. I don't think I can without messing up. Whether it's a quote, a doily, you know, even though this is a kind of a man-elf help book, we can still have a heart. We could have a heart. Over here, I know I want a big quote. And I know I wanted to use this quote somewhere in the book. I'll put it, see, here. It says, "'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down from where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place that's just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight." This is so me. You know, these things I say and do on Facebook or on my stories or on my videos, they're not for show. This is me. I'm about as down to earth as they come. I'm woodsy. I'm not frilly, ruffly, all that stuff. I am woodsy, earthy, down to earth. And I like anything that is old, or gosh, from our great-great-grandparents' day, you know, just anything like that just pulls me in. The look of this stuff right here. Look at this. Oh, no, wait. I've got it too. But this stuff, I grunged up some stuff while I was sitting there yesterday. Or Saturday, maybe. I've got something I want to show you. That's what that little colorful thing was over there. Anything that's real grungy, it just pulls me right in. So I know I want to use this, but I know I need layers. I love, 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 love layers. So what do I want to do? Here's a piece up here. Do I want to use this? I like layers to hang over. I could use that and put that on there and then grunge it up more around the edges. I could turn it, this end is darker, so I could turn it upside down and put this on here. Let's see. I could use this. Whoops. I could use this. I've got a piece or two of it in there. Let's see. Which way is it going to go? I mean, it will go any way you want it to go. So that's not a problem. You could do that. I kind of think I like this. I really like grunge. And I like that dark at the top. So let's see here. You know, just so many things we can do here. I found this looking through my stuff just to see what kind of stuff was going to go here. You know, that could go there. And you can just put a dab of hot glue across right here. Lay any kind of fabric right there and just kind of gather it up. And then you've got a little gathered spot right there. Now that's not going to stay because it's not glued, but that's what you could do. So, and then we've got that heart up there. Let's see, we can just lay this up here. And it wouldn't be that big. You know, I'm not going to cut my stuff till I know I need it. I don't waste anything. But put that up there. And let's see, where is the quote? We want to get the quote in there. So we got to get the quote in there. There's the quote, and once it's fixed and all ready to glue down, it would be where every word would be visible. And then I like this little elf. I wanted to get one more little elf over here, and I could even put him over here with something under him, just a piece of fabric or whatever, and I don't have anything laid out right now, but something would be under him to separate him from the baby blanket. I didn't get a clock in my books, so could I put a clock somewhere? Maybe I could. I don't know. I didn't know. I could put a clock up there. I may not get a clock in here at all. Let's just see. So many things. I love this fabric. So I could cut that and use that somewhere. One thing, let me show you. I hate to cut my fabric, but that's okay. We are going to cut it because I've got more of this. One thing I like to do is just cut the fabric, twist it like this, and then once you glue it, you've got a bow. Can you all see that? Once you glue it, you've got a bow there. And then you can put strings down under that too. So that's just some examples. Here's a button I haven't used. I haven't got a button on this page. I could put the button right there. I could do a lighter colored button to go with the colors of the page. There are just so many things you can do. The sky is the limit with any of these books. A stick could go here. I love sticks and bark. But anyway, this is what I'm thinking on for these 2 pages. And then what I'll do is I may put this on the back. I don't know. I would have to grunge it up some more. And that's got to be pressed out because that's messed up. I may put that on the back. But then after I get these 2 pages done, then I will go back to the front. Let me take all, I don't even have to take it off. Let me just go back. Then I'd go back to the cover and start all over with the cover. Let's see here. And then I would start adding the things that I didn't want to add in the beginning. The embellishments, the bark, the more Spanish moss, maybe some sticks. I make homemade cinnamon sticks, and I've told that in the other video, but I'll tell you really quick. What you do is just get some sticks. Go out in your yard. Get one that's kind of heavy, about the size of a pencil, about as big around as a pencil, because you want it kind of strong so it won't break easy. Cut them or break them. I break them. And then I kind of sand the ends of them with just a strong emery board, those big heavy emery boards. And I also have sandpaper in the house in my box. I cut them or break them about 3-4 inches long. And then I put them in some strong cinnamon water. And I let them soak about 5 hours. And then I bake them in the oven for just a little while, 30 minutes or whatever. Maybe not even that long. Just to get them going, drying out good on the very, very lowest. So I probably don't even leave it that long. I'm in there working all the time. I don't go off and leave the oven on with any of this stuff in it. So, and I don't time myself. I just watch it. So, and then I lay them out to finish drying, and then they smell so strong of cinnamon. So there may be a real cinnamon stick in this book somewhere. This bark is off of my Uncle Remus tree. I have a tree in the backyard right at the back step at the back porch, and I call it my Uncle Remus tree because when I was growing up, the Uncle Remus movie, and many of you won't know who Uncle Remus is, but when I was growing up, Uncle Remus was my very favorite movie of all time. I just loved him. That's why a lot of my stories I say, or a lot of my posts, if I'm just good morning or good evening or whatever, I say zippity-doo-dah, ding-dong day or whatever, you know, because he was always singing the zippity-doo-dah song. So let's see, that's it on that. So let's just see. So whatever page you're on, it's okay. If you're still on the cover, it's okay. You take as long as you need to get the book the way you want it. And so it's no big deal. Mine will be a gator mouth when I'm done. And as you can see right now, I'm to the back page and it's nowhere near a gator mouth. But I'll show you how to make a gator mouth book too when we get closer to the end of the book. I did get a gift yesterday, or we brought the mail down yesterday. We don't even go to the mailbox every day because we're so far off of the road. And it's a private lane, so we just we go every 2 or 3 days. But I did find a book from Linda Hargan, and I'm telling you, that's the cutest little book. I meant to bring it up here with me, my goodness, and I forgot. But I will take pictures of it this morning as soon as I get back downstairs and post it on the Grandma page. Our Grandma page is Junk Journals from Grandma with Love. And we have just topped over the weekend. We've topped 3,000 members. So I invite you to come over there and join us because we're going to have a giveaway just very soon in the next few days, week or a week and a half, something. I'm not going to pinpoint anything anymore. But just in the next few days, I've started accumulating stuff, putting a stack together, and there will be a giveaway, and it will include a blank book, some papers, some fabric, laces and trims and things like that, and then some other little goodies. So it'll be a good little giveaway packet. Okay, let's see. I wrote down some things here so I didn't forget anything. Someone asked, and I don't know the answer to this, so listen carefully, and if you know, tell us. You can just tell us in the comments down here or send me a private message or whatever. But someone asked if you get your picks out of a magazine, how do you get the shiny, kind of, shiny off of them? And I don't know. I've tried to do that myself because I have a lot of old magazines, but still, the old romantic homes and things where you can find roses and all kinds of things, vases of flowers and stuff. And I've tried tearing them out, cutting them out, whatever, and then rubbing flour. I've tried flour, I've tried baking soda, and then rubbing it back off. But it doesn't take it down to what I would want it to do to go in my books. It still has too much shine. So if you know how to take the shine off, let us know on that. I'm wondering now that I'm talking about it if the Mod Podge in the matte would work, and I don't know. So I don't know. We just have to see. Several people have said they're having a hard time with their books because they're not used to doing grunge. You don't have to do grunge. You do what appeals to you. You do what is you down deep inside, because it's not going to work if you don't. I could go out there and copy pretty much anybody. I've been doing this so long before I even started doing it online. So I could kind of copy the style. You can never copy anybody because what they do with their books, it is them. And, you can copy the style, but you can't make it look identical to theirs. And who would want to? But you have to do what is you down deep inside. If you're frilly and ruffly and pink and whites and ivories and all that stuff, do your book like that. Don't do a grungy book if you're ruffly and frilly and all that stuff, because it won't work. I don't think it will work. You can try it. It wouldn't work for me. I do get a lot of requests for frilly books, and I do have a hard time with them. I'm never satisfied with those. I'm always satisfied with these, and it's always hard to let one of these grungy books go, because this is me, so I feel like I'm kind of letting a part of me go. But those frilly books are not me, and it's not hard to let them go at all. I think, oh my goodness, am I glad I am done with you. Goodbye. So that's it on that. You do not have to do grungy books. You do what you like. Do the style you like. I think that's about it. I did want to show you real quick, and I think it's too big. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I did tell you the other day that I had bought a book from Jeannie Morton, I think is the way you pronounce her last name. She had, on her Etsy, she had some big old vintage scrapbooks. And I bought this one from her. And I love it. It's my second big one like this. I've got some smaller ones. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, I looked and looked and looked in here to kind of see the date, to see what, just look at some of this. To see about when this was, and I found one date that was 1914. So I don't know how old this book is, but it did have some prescriptions in the back on paper, and I don't know if they came with this book or not, but the prescriptions are dated January 31st, this one, 1933. So this was for Elix, like elixir, I guess, Elix Hematic Tonic. So I looked that up just before I came online this morning to see what that is and what that was for. And it's kind of a blood tonic to purify your blood. So, and this just had some other envelopes and things in the back, some little books. I haven't got a chance to look through them yet, but I love, love, love stuff like that. But I already had one like that I bought about 10 or 15 years ago. And it's just a crazy, crazy book. Scrapbook for clippings you want to keep. And it's just mainly jokes. Have a laugh, it says. Have a laugh. The thing about this, I read some of these this morning just before I came up here when I was looking for a date on this one. And these things are not funny. So no wonder those people were kind of gloomy back then. They didn't even have a whole lot of really funny things to laugh about. We're big on laughter in Round Knob Canyon. We love, we work hard. We work very hard. We work long hours in the good weather months. And long days. We work long days and work very hard. We cut our own wood, our firewood, and we heat with the firewood and all that in the winter. I'm not going to get off on that, which, well, that's just too hard. We are going to have a giveaway on this challenge, or whatever you want to call it, at the end of January when we're done. We're going to have a giveaway, and everybody that has commented, I'm writing your name down one time, and if I'm making sure I don't write the same name down twice. So I've got 2 big pages of names already. So, and I'm numbering them. So at the end of the month, I will do spin the wheel online that people use for these contests. And, oh, my mind is spinning. I've got so many things I need to do downstairs. So I will spin the wheel and pick a winner, and we'll go from there. So that's it. If you have any questions, post down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will subscribe. Make a comment, click like. If you have any questions, please leave a question under the video. I think that's it. I'm rambling on, and we're going too long. I'm going to get downstairs and get busy. Hope you have a super duper grand and good groovy day. Hope you get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go. And just try to make it a great day. Every day is critical. Every day is important. Love and hugs.